in this day and age, the equipment is so much better than it was when I was growing up. I mean, just the fact that to put elbow pads and knee pads on me, I had to wear baseball knee pads or elbow pads, and they're bulky and they're big. And a lot of times, especially being a girl, I couldn't wear them because I'd put them on and they'd show through the costume. So I'd take them off and we'd do these stunts without any pads on, only because you see them. Today, we have, and it started out, ice skaters were wearing them. They're gel pads, and they're thin. You can't see them. I can put them under a tight sweater, and you'll never see the elbow pads or my knee pads. And when they hit the ground, they get hard. So technology-wise, I mean, the equipment we wear is so much better. The harnesses to fly are incredible. I mean, you can put one, they have them so that they fit you really tight, and you can put them on under clothes and you'll never see them. I remember I used to do a lot of stair falls, and in fact, I still do. But I had a wetsuit made because I couldn't wear these stupid pads because you'd see them. And it always put you in, straight jeans or something that was going to show the pads. So I had a wetsuit made that was like 1/8 of an inch thick. And I would put it on underneath the clothes. You'd never see it. And I could go do a stair fall. So that was my own little invention to do it, but the boys would get away with, they could put on all these pads and nobody ever see it because you're wearing a suit or, loose pants. The girls had more trouble. They've always had more trouble. You're running in front of a car in high heels, or you're wearing a short skirt so you can't, we did one scene where the girl is drunk and she's arguing with her husband in the bedroom, and he picks her up and throws her against the wall. And I'm wearing this negligee that number one, I couldn't put any pads on, so we padded the wall. We actually literally took the wall and padded the wall with fabric, and batting behind it. And he couldn't pick me up because he kept slipping on the, so we put a belt underneath the thing so he had the belt to grab hold of, and then under my arm, and was able to pick me up and throw me. I'll tell you a funny story. It's funny when you say something, you remember something. I did Norbit with Eddie Murphy.
Right.
And I was doubling the flower shop lady. And supposedly she comes out swinging these these Bolsons or whatever they're called. And he picks her up and he throws her over the crowd into the flower shop, and she goes flying down into the flower bin. So Eddie, comes out. Nobody talks to Eddie Murphy, except for the fact that I taught his kids karate, and he didn't remember that. And so
I love how you find a way to make these connections
yes.
no one else can make.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he came out, and he's like, and I said, "Hi, Eddie." And he goes, "Hi." I said, "You don't remember me, do you?" And he goes, just didn't say anything. And I said, "How's Miles, your son?" And he went, "How you know Miles?" I said, "I taught them karate. Don't you remember we were Billy Blanks?" And he went, "Oh my God," his whole attitude changed. But he had to pick me up. And I said, and he's like going here and here. And I get, "Eddie, you'll never get me up. I mean, I don't care if I'm on wires or not. You got to do what I'm telling you. What do you want me to do?" And it's an old dancer's trick. Mm-hmm. You put your hand here under your arm, and sorry, but you put your hand in your crotch.
Right.
And I stiffen up, and he could literally pick me up with no wires. And he did. Like in 2 seconds, he had me up above his head. And it works perfect. But he listened and, and did what we had to do, And then what happened, then they put me on wire. After he gets me up, they put me down, and then we put me on wires, and he picks me up and throws me, and I go flying over the crowd. And then separately, we did the shot of me on a cherry picker, and I fall off the cherry picker, which you can't see, and they catch me falling into the flower bed that we built. But It was fun.